think we do really have a very strong attack. Yes, we'll definitely miss Ishan being a senior fast bowler, but guys who are here, Umesh, Saini, Siraj, with Jasprit and Shami, I think they all are really good experience and they know how to bowl in these conditions. So it's all about I think bowling in partnership for us. And as we all know that we did really well last time in 2018. This is a new series starting with the pink ball. Uh, so it's all about I think getting that momentum. And but I do believe that we have that attack to get 20 wickets. But for us, what is important that start well and staying in the present. Just focusing on this pink ball test match and then later on three test matches after that.
And Natrajan, he looks like he's been a handful in the nets for you guys.
Sorry, who?
Natrajan.
Natarajan, yeah. No, he's been doing really well. He did well in T20s and ODIs and did well in IPL as well. Exciting talent. Yeah, really looking forward to actually face him in the nets and then obviously hopefully he'll get his chances.
Yeah, we'll have one question per person. Bharat Sundareshan next.
Hey Ajinkya,
Hi.
Ajinkya, 2020 is crazy year and all, but do you think in a way this has been the best preparation you could ask for a test series? You've been here for a month, you played 2 practice games, and can you just explain like how you've gone about it, like how you've channeled it from the beginning, from the quarantine to now?
Yeah, definitely. I think we came here, I think, a month before. I mean, especially for us as a test players, quarantine was challenging. First 14 days, it was challenging, but luckily we got practice sessions. We got an opportunity to practice during quarantine period, so that was good. But yes, preparation was really good, as you mentioned that we got that time in this year to practice, plan ourselves really well when to do our training session and then skill sessions. And obviously, those 2 practice games really helped us before the first test match. So yeah, I think preparation has been really good. Now, looking forward to start well in this series.
Thanks.
Kushan Sarkar followed by Vishesh Roy.
Yeah, hi, Ajinkya, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Ajinkya, my question is, you're a part of the team management, so there are a few topics that are being debated. Like one is the opening slot, who will open with Mayank. There are 3 choices, including Rahul, and the wicketkeeper slot. Like as a senior player, you have watched them. Like, what's your take? Who are the ones who are looking good to start off?
See, everyone's good. Everyone's equally good. We still not decided yet what's our combinations going to be. So we'll sit tomorrow. There's another one day to go, one more practice session to go. We'll sit tomorrow and discuss what's our combination. But see, whoever plays, it's going to be like everyone is equally there. Everyone is equally talented. Whoever plays, they can win the match for us. So it's all about trusting our players. Whoever plays in that first test match, and yeah, from there take on.
Vishesh Roy.
Hi Ajinkya, in the last practice match you went in with the all pace attack. So can we expect to see the same in the first test, or will you guys play a frontline spinner? And there's another question. Once Virat leaves,
Vishesh Roy. Vishesh, we'll take one question at a time.
Okay, oh sure.
Yeah, Visesh, I think wait till 17th, then you'll get to know what combination we are going with. But at this moment, it's very hard to tell what's our combinations going to be like.
Gaurav Joshi.
Hi, Ajinkya.
Oh, hey, Aisha.
Just last, last time you were here, just a couple of your innings, you started off very quickly or rapidly. How important is that tempo at the start, and how do you work on that?
So I feel when you bat at 5-6, you have to read the situation and play according to the situation. For me, it's all about I think playing with intent, playing what the situation is and what team demands for me to do in that situation. So I visualize that and play accordingly. So it's all about I think having that intent. Intent means not going there and just playing all the shots. I think intent comes with your defense, you're leaving the ball, and I think that positive mindset I feel is really important. So yeah, it's not like I decide every time to go out there and play with play my shots, But I think having that intent really helps me a lot.
Arani Basu followed by Amol Karadkar.
Yeah. Ajinkya, you would be captaining the team for the bulk of the series. So, how has been your preparation since it would be more of your team, your series after the first test? So, you have a different style of captaincy. So, how are you balancing that going into the first test, talking to Virat, or what are your thoughts? How different is it going into this series for you, talking about combinations, your plans as a captain?
See, I believe in staying in the moment, staying in present. So right now, Virat is our captain. We think about this test match, and then after that, when he leaves, then we'll discuss what's our plan. But for me, it's all about giving my best in this test match and helping Virat out. And yeah,
Yes, Amol Karadkar.
Yes. Hi, Ajinkya.
I am.
As in, it looks like a real long time ago, but the year didn't really start off too well for you. How much have these past 8 9 months helped you to get your batting back in shape in that regard?
See, I mean, here uh, you're talking about New Zealand Test series, Amol. Is it that?
Yes, the
Yeah.
last
So
home season followed by New Zealand. Yes.
yeah, so it's going to happen. See, as a player, you go through ups and downs. For me, out of 10 test matches, I did really well. Out of 10, I did well in 8 test matches, which was really good. For me, during lockdown, I think fitness was the priority. So I did that. I think my diet was the priority. I did that, and after coming here, I mean, obviously, we were in Dubai for IPL, but after coming here, it was all about getting used to the conditions here, getting used to the pitches and bounce. So I worked on that, and yeah, right now it's all about getting into the match zone and giving my best for my team. That's my challenge.
Vishal Menon.
Question करो, mute हो जाता है.
Hello.
Vishal, are you? Yeah, Vishal, go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, Ajinkya.
Hi, Vishal. Hi.
Hi. Ajinkya, whenever Indian teams used to tour to Australia, the one thing that the predominant narrative was that, how batsmen would play the pace and bounce, how they would adjust to the pace and bounce of the Australian pitches. But, you're an experienced player yourself. You are in your third tour to Australia. And generally, over the last decade or so, we have seen pitches in Australia have become, feather beds, easy for batting, and that pace and bounce seems to be missing. So do you think, batsmen, this current team and this current generation of Indian players, youngsters like Shubman Gill and Prithvi Shaw, that fear of adjusting to the pace and bounce of Australian pitches is not there? Do you subscribe to this view?
I think what I think is we play short ball really well. When you see, I mean, last time when we came here in 2018, the wickets were really challenging. Adelaide wickets, first day, it was really challenging. Melbourne wicket, Perth wicket was really challenging, but we adjusted to those wickets really well. As a batsman, as a batting unit, we can adapt to any situation, any conditions, and I feel every one of us play short balls really well. So it's not all about that. I think your thinking should be playing for that playing for your team and in playing that situation really well, which matters a lot. And batting is all about partnership. If you get one or two good partnerships, your team is doing really well. So I don't think that I'm not too concerned about short balls. It's all about, I think, having that mindset, positive mindset as a batsman.
Neeru Wadia.
Yeah. Hi, Ajinkya. I just wanted to
Hi.
ask you about how do you look at this Australian team? It has also got a lot of new young blood coming in. Players like Pukovsky, like Green. Slightly different from the team of the previous tour. So how do you look at them as opponents this time?
See, they're a very good team, very good side. In Australia, playing in Australia with Australia is always a challenge. Yes, they got few youngsters, but they know their conditions really well. We played against them in practice games, so I think their team is really good, really balanced. We just have to respect them and play to our strength and our potential. I think that is the key in this series.
Debashis Sen. Debashis Sen, Mama, are you there?
Yeah, Maulin.
Yes,
Hello.
go ahead.
Yeah, Jinx, all these talks about the Australian team has improved a lot in last 2 years compared to the series lost in 2018. We started off well. So how important will it be for the Indian team to start well in the series?
See, as I said just now, they are a very good team, especially playing in Australia. They know their conditions really well, so we just have to respect them, play to our potential. For us, yes, in every series, first test match is really crucial. But this time we are playing first test, ping ball test match, and after that it's back to normal. So I think getting used to the conditions for us is really important, and playing as a team, playing as a unit, and playing for each other. Our preparation has been really good so far. So yeah, playing to our potential and our strengths will be the key.
Ajinkya, we now have a question from the Australian press. Rob Fawcett.
Hey, Jinx. Just a question on Cameron Green. You played against him in both games in Sydney. What sort of Test cricketer do you think he'll be? It looks like he'll debut. And are you surprised at all that he will play, or if he does play, given that scary head knock?
Yeah, he looked really good. I mean, that 100 which he got against us was really determined. He bowled really well. Looked, a complete cricketer. And yes, I mean, as an all-rounder, it was good to see him bending his back and I think scoring that 100. So yeah, looked a very good cricketer to me.
Andrew View.
Thanks, mate.
G'day, Ajinkya. Just wanted to ask you a question about Ravi Ashwin and how important you think he will be for your team in order to give your fast bowlers a bit of a rest in between their spells.
See, Ashwin's role will be very important. We all know that he's an experienced bowler. He got varieties in his bowling. So his role for us as a bowler and also as a batsman will be really important. So yeah, looking forward to see that Ashwin. I am sure Ashwin will have a very good series. So yeah, he's a good. He'll be good for us.
Rika Roy.
Different
Rika, are you there?
Yes, I am there. Could you not hear me?
We can hear you now.
Hi, Ajinkya. Good afternoon. Well, I have a question about how you guys are feeling because, at the end of the series, some of you, at least 13 of you, would have spent 6 months in a bio bubble. How is this? This is an unusual situation. How is it panning out? I've seen you guys put up some spectacular performances in the IPL. Of course, for you, things are already coming good with that 100 in the tour game. How really are you guys adjusting? What are you telling yourselves that, we got to do this is different, but we need to adjust and be world beaters?
Firstly, when you play for your country, you don't need to tell anything to anyone. I think that's the motivation when you play for your country, when you represent your country. I think luckily in Australia, the situation was much better. First 14 days quarantine was slightly challenging, but it was okay. Now it's all about, I think, thinking about the series rather than thinking about other things. So yeah, we are just focusing on this first test match right now and later on this series. So it's all about, as I mentioned earlier, that we had good preparations as a team. Those 2 practice games were really good for us. Everyone did really well in those practice games. So it's all about starting well in the first test match and taking forward from there.
Final 2 questions now. Sandeepan Banerjee followed by Sunandan sir.
Hi, Ajinkya. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah.
Ajinkya, last time you guys played with the pink ball that was in India and completely different conditions, but here you will be playing the Kokabura pink ball. So what are the difference you have found out in the practice game? between the SG and Kokabura ping ball, and they all talk about batting in the twilight period. So can you share your experience of batting in the twilight period with the Kokabura ping ball?
Yeah, see, definitely it's a challenge. Behave differently during the day and behave differently once the lights are on. So as a batsman, I think focus will be the key. I think as long as you can focus and concentrate as a batsman, communication will be the key amongst those two batters. And yeah, batting in twilight period, I felt those 40-50 minutes is going to be the key. If you bat well in that situation, then it becomes really good. But overall, I felt it was a very good practice game for us as a batting unit and also as a bowling unit. We did really well. So yeah, starting well will be the key in this test match.
सुरंजन सर मराठीत विचारू नका.
ओके, अजिंक्य कसा आहे? सो हिंदी मध्ये विचारू का मराठीत चालेल?
सर हिंदी प्लीज.
ओके
सर, मजे.
अजिंक्य, 1 महीना हो गया आप प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो वहां, तो पहली बात फील कैसे आ रहा है पूरे टीम को, और दूसरी बात सीधे शब्दों में समझा पाओगे कि रेड बॉल, व्हाइट बॉल और पिंक बॉल में फर्क क्या हो रहा है?
सर प्रैक्टिस सेशंस काफ़ी अच्छे रहे लास्ट 1 महीने से. एक्चुअली अच्छा प्लान कर पाए कि कभी प्रैक्टिस करनी है, कभी स्ट्रेंथ सेशन, ट्रेनिंग सेशन करना है, कभी ऑफ लेना है. इसलिए काफ़ी अच्छा लगा और मुझे लगा कि मैनेजमेंट ने अच्छा प्लान भी किया सभी प्लेयर्स के लिए कि कभी ऑफ देना चाहिए प्लेयर्स को, कभी हमने प्रैक्टिस सेशंस करनी चाहिए. क्योंकि शुरू में थोड़ा मैनेजमेंट के लिए भी चैलेंज था क्योंकि तीनों टीम एक साथ थी, T20, ओडिया और टेस्ट टीम. तो मुझे लगा कि शायद उन्होंने काफ़ी अच्छा मैनेज किया उस वक्त. बात करेंगे रेड बॉल, व्हाइट बॉल और पिंक बॉल. पिंक बॉल मुझे लगता है कि दिन में थोड़ा जरूर शुरू नया बॉल हल्का सा मूव करता है, बट उसके बाद थोड़ा आसान हो जाता है बैटिंग करने के लिए. वो जो टॉयलेट पीरियड आ जाता है 40-50 मिनट का, आई थिंक उस वक्त बैट्समैन के लिए थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग होगा फोकस करना. थोड़ा बॉल का पेस बढ़ जाता है शुरू में हल्का सा. जब नॉर्मल पेस चलते रहता है, जब जैसे लाइट्स ऑन हो जाते हैं वो ट्वाइलाइट पीरियड आ जाता है, थोड़ा सा पेस बढ़ जाता है विकेट से और बॉल से भी. तो आई थिंक एज अ बैटिंग यूनिट अगर हम एडजस्ट कर पाते हैं सही से, तो बाद में आने वाला जो समय है एज अ बैट्समैन इजी हो जाता है. तो वही मुझे एक चेंज लगा रेड बॉल, व्हाइट बॉल और पिंक बॉल के बीच में. रेड बॉल हम पूरे टाइम दिन में क्रिकेट खेलते तो उतना पेस चेंज नहीं होता है सडनली, बट पिंक बॉल में ये विद इन 40-50 मिनट्स कम्प्लीटली पेस चेंज हो जाता है. तो आई थिंक वहां पर एडजस्टमेंट करना बहुत जरूरी है.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ajinkya. We've come to the end of this press conference. Thank you, everyone.